My name is Gavin Tucker.
Gavin Tucker?
Yeah.
And your program?
So I like to call it a mission and a movement.
A mission.
Yeah.
Movement.
So
All right.
my mission is in the movement is called Live Pure Kids, and really what our focus is to change the world for our next generation, but starting from within. And with that, it entails really the support of parents, of families, of even the community, to give our kids with the support of the tools that we have today, so that they could be the world leaders of tomorrow. And it starts with schools. Just being in the education, system. We have to focus on that. What are we giving our kids? Besides the academic, curriculum, that's mandated throughout the states. How are we going to reach their proficiency levels when it comes to test taking if the kids are physically present in class but not mentally present?
Yeah, right.
And those are things that we miss as educators. As soon as our kids come into class, we know our students, and they're more than just names, on a class roster. They truly become a part of our hearts, to where we have to go above and beyond for them. Has nothing to do with, math or science or social studies, which are very, very important tools that our kids have to be college ready, but are they real life ready?
Yeah, exactly, right? What does that even mean, right? And
Right.
each different culture, each different community.
Exactly. And where I teach at, we have a low socioeconomic income status for around 60% of our students. We're a Title I school with around 54% of our students that get free and reduced lunch, with the whole diverse, background, to where we have, I would say around 47% are Mexican. We have around 33% that are African American. And then around the last 20% is just a mixture, of...
Well, speaking of mix, I'm like the Heinz 57, right? I'm tribal, I'm Lakota, but part of every race, really true American, if you will. And wouldn't it be safe to say that I could relate, man? It was hard to think about aptitude tests and testing and all these things if, man, I just left a major social issue at home.
Exactly.
Right.
A lot of our kids, they go through, those same, life aspects of, it being a one-to-one household with parents inside the house, and our kids at even third graders being the either the man or the woman of the house taking care of the little brothers and sisters. And we expect our kids to be ready when it comes to any work that we give them, or just based off the curriculum. But once again, we have to reach inside and get our kids balanced, centered, starting with self-love. And my wife and I, we incorporated yoga at the school.
Nice.
And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, when the kids come into our school grounds, we teach them yoga in the gym. They can self-select if they want to join. And we practice around 20 minutes of breathing, and then around 15 minutes of a yoga sequence, just to get them centered and ready for class. Because a lot of our kids, they carry a lot of emotions, coming into class, and if they're not staying engaged into the lesson, the first thing as educators, which we are missing, is if they're not staying engaged, we want to either send them to detention, that doesn't teach them anything, and they're losing that loss of instructional time, when really they just need to be acknowledged.
Well, my experience with I'm sorry.
But okay.
My experience with children too is I found that, man, if I met them at that level, myself too, when I was having the problems, that's when I needed that.
Right.
I didn't need to be sat off in the corner by myself. I needed to be embraced, right? So tell me how Live Pure, man, is Live Pure Kids is embrace, because you're embracing yoga, man. You're coming in and starting with yoga.
Yes.
Center your chi.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Right? So start with that, and then we can teach you some language and some other stuff, right? So what are the other things you're doing with Live Pure?
We do mindfulness, and we also teach the kids a lifestyle change through plant-based eating. Because not only are we looking at things off of their plate, which is their relationships, their mindset, their schoolwork, their consistency with staying persistent and accountable, we also look at what they're actually ingesting, which is on their plate.
Yeah.
That's the whole, they synergistically work together. What you eat, healthy mind creates healthy results. healthy body creates healthy results. And we have to shift that. We have to change that, not only as educators, but as a community, as parents, as families, because our kids, like I said in the beginning, they're our next world leaders, and they need us most today.
They are, man.
Tremendously.
Well, speaking of one of our future leaders, he's in the background, Crow, one of our hosts of Clandestine Live. We kept him in the back here. I got to give him a shout, man.
Yeah.
You know how entertainment is. You know, I might get in trouble later. No, not. I wanted to make, I guess, a point that we're like familia here.
Yes.
In Lakota way, it would say, all my relations are matakiase, right?
Yeah.
And in our way, a human way, right? No matter who you are, we come from a people that sat around a fire as our only warmth, our only light, right?
Right.
No matter who you are. And we came here, and at that time, that was the only source of safety, if you will.
Right.
And so the show Clandestine Live and Operation Peace, man, we grabbed our smartphones and our tablets, and we're like, man, there's people on social media.
Yeah.
Let's reach them. This is the fire. This is the home fire now, right?
Yeah.
And
absolutely right.
On behalf of Operation Peace, Clandestine Live, Clandestine, I want to thank you and commend you for putting the work in, because I know it was nights writing this program, right?
Yeah.
Nobody made you do this.
Right.
Nobody was waiting for you to finish. You just did it.
It's been a lot of hours, a lot of sacrifices, and my wife, she actually volunteered. I would say over 600, 700 hours. That when she's done on the radio, she goes straight to the school. And we actually changed our detention room into a mind, body, spirit reset room.
Nice.
So just getting rid of that, punitive focus and transitioning to that restorative justice focus, but giving our kids tools to self-regulate. So yes, it's been a labor of love. Yeah, you can definitely go to our website. It's www.livepurekids.com. You can also find us on Instagram at Live Pure Kids, on Twitter as well, and on Facebook we have a like page, Live Pure Kids.
All right, blow it up, man. Pure Kids, right?